Hello and welcome back, or welcome to Season 2 of Hardcore Minecraft with me, Doom Mountain. Last episode we took on the challenge of trying to see if it was possible to cheat death in Hardcore Minecraft. Our adventure took us on, well, building up our own automatic potion brewing dispenser thing. Still not good with names, but we got it up so that way we could get potions brewed to us automatically, in the name. We also, in doing so, need to build up ourselves a blaze farm so we could get, blaze rods to be able to make the blaze powered for all of our potion needs, as well as finally building up our own design of a raid farm, which is where we discovered our good friend here, Mr. Toby. Toby the Totem. Yes, guys, look, my best friend on here is a blue parrot named Bluey. I think it's pretty safe to say that I'm not the best at naming things. But with that all said, last episode we got quite a bit done. So I've been relaxing now a bit. I've done a little bit of fishing. I've cut down some trees so that we could get some resources for upcoming events. I even organised a little bit of a camp out for a few of our friends here, so that way we could just sort of chill out and just relax and, really take in the victory that we got from our raid that we had set off. So, that was all great fun and games, but it's time now that we jump back into this world and get some work done. Now, we're currently working over at our witch farm, which we're turning into the haunted, ruined-ish, or old-timed castle that is now possessed by the spirits of the witches that we've been harvesting. And, well, I've been in this relaxing mood, jumped over in a creative test world so I could design up a few things that I want to build over there. So, I'll tell you what, guys, I think let's jump over there and you guys can see some of the stuff that I've been working on. So, I'll catch you in the creative world. Alright guys, so now that we've jumped over in the creative test world and I don't need to wear any of my armor, I think you can see my lovely skin for as it is, I thought it'd be a great opportunity now to switch over and use our sorcerer's robe, our that sort of wardrobe, because we're working with a witch farm and a very magical area now. I think it's quite fitting to wear our skin that's designed to be with a magical presence. Now, this skin was just like my other one, designed by Bunny Edits, which the link will be in the description. And we've just got this lovely sort of almost a royal magical robe that just lovely fits over me. We've got the nice essence of the nether in a vial on my hip, just because you never know when you're going to need some supplies. And honestly, a lot of the sorcery stuff tends to come from the nether and portal usage, so I thought it'd be a good little touch. But now that we've got my little new skin demo out of the way, let's talk about these builds here behind me. And, well, I think it might be easier if we start off with this one here, not this little patch here. I was watching BOO's Hermitcraft episode and learn new design with boats, so that's what that is. But this part over here is what I was thinking we could do for the interior of our, reading halls and study halls that we're building up around the automatic potion brewing area. And as you can see, we're taking a lot of use of the dark oak trimming for a support frame, as well as the mushroom block backing, and adorning it with all different books. The chiseled bookshelves have some empty, some full, and just other knickknacks that would really fit on the wall there. And honestly, I think this is not too bad. The roof I might want to raise a little bit, but I like that sort of polished basalt and the amethyst blocks with the lichens on it, because it just sort of helps blend that grey with the purple. And honestly, I kind of just really like how that blends together. Now, if we move over here and out of the way of those pesky slimes, you can see that this is the outer wall shell that I've been designing up to go around the castle. Because, every castle sort of has a defense wall that's around the whole perimeter of the space, and then you have the internal buildings that sort of built up. And, well, as I want to work on the internal buildings from the interior and then work on the exterior first, I thought we could at least work with what we want to do for, marking out our borders. And I thought if we could go with this stone foundation for it here, using a lot of the stone brick and then showing aging through the tuff, a bit of cobblestone, the cracked variety of the stone bricks, and bringing in mossy variants, but also including actual moss blocks. Now, yes, speaking of BWO before, I did see him do this in his build, and I thought it looked amazing actually using the moss blocks as in their growth of moss overgrowing the blocks, and I really think it looks cool. And this design here, I think, I don't know, I'm really happy with how it looks. It's drawing in the eye, like you break up the greyness here with the dark oak fences that we've got running up the side to help round off these little protrusions that come out of it, as well as it's all being well lit and everything. So this is what I'm thinking, and I kind of like it. Please let me know in the comments section below what you guys are thinking. It's going to be a little bit far off before we get these whole walls built in, but I really do like it. And the roof, unfortunately, I'm liking this mangrove colouring of the red, but unfortunately mangrove wood is not the easiest to collect up on a large quantity, especially when you don't have a mangrove swamp close to you, so that's going to be another slow process. But we've got our walkways as a 3 narrow foot, just the outer walls. I think that's perfect with these anvil railings. We've got light blocks here and just sort of connecting it all up together. So yeah, guys, this is what I've been working on. I hope you like the angle and the approach of this, because I'm now getting really invested into it and want to dive straight in. I know it's going to be a few episodes, guys. Like, I'm not an amazing fast builder, so this is not going to be completed today, this whole castle. We're just going to work at it together and build it all up, you know, over a few episodes. So I think what we're going to do today is work on all the interior, try and get some of that stuff done up. So I think now let's head over to a place we haven't visited in a while, and that's our mushroom biome that we set up and connected with our nether portals, but just really haven't been back over there. So I think now is a good time to pop over and collect ourselves some red mushroom blocks. Alright, so we're here in the nether. I know I said we'd be over in the mushroom island when we came back from the Creative Test World, but I'm going to be honest, I can't quite remember which one of these pathways is the way we go. I think that takes us down to our mesa biome, so it might be down here with our witch farm. I know it's further than like all the other places to our starter island, so I'm thinking down this path might be the way, but yeah, I'm not 100%, so I thought let's just record it, and in case anything happens, well, at least we're recording. Okay, I think it's just down here. Is that a portal I can see, or is it just the endless abyss? No, that's a portal. Alright, come on. This is either going to be a desert or a mushroom biome. Fingers crossed it's the mushroom biome. Let's eat first. Haha! I'd say by this, we're in the mushroom biome. Sweet. Alright, let's head on out. It's night, let's not head on out. Alright guys, we made it over here to our mushroom island. I didn't get lost at all, I swear. But it's good to see that, you know, this place is still, well, covered in red mushrooms, because boy oh boy, do we need quite a few of those for, you know, building up around at the witch castle. And I thought it'd be a good idea to bring us all over here because, well, to me, this is endgame. Like, a mushroom biome, if you don't know, no hostile mobs will spawn here, so it's very peaceful, and in hardcore, that's like ideal. So, I mean, my big base, my big final build is wanting to be on this island. So I thought it'd be a good idea if we at least had a little bit more of a look around, and from memory there are a few, yep, see like right over there's a really close ocean monument. So I think we might use this one to build up rather than the one close to our raid farm, just because, well, we'd want to be able to get XP over here nicely. But yeah, so this is, for anyone that's new and hasn't seen this before, when we went around and connected everything up, this is where eventually we will settle down, but for now, I just want to use it to collect up some of these lovely blocks. Now, I know it would have been so much quicker if I had this on, wait, oh, come on, have Silk Touch. Yes! Now, do you move faster? Ah. Damn it. Would have been the axe, that would have been better, and my axe doesn't have anything on it. So I guess we're just going to be working at this pace, going around, collecting up all of the red mushroom blocks, as well as the white stems, because, I mean, I'm not sure what I could use them for at the moment, but they'll be needed. Like, come on, let's face it, they'll be needed. So, yeah, guys, I'm just now going to spend a bit of time, you know, hanging out around here, just collecting up some blocks, and then we'll be back over at the witch farm. I know this episode's a lot more slow-paced and just more relaxed because, well, as I said at the start, I just wanted to keep that bit more chilled vibe after the chaoticness of trying to cheat death last time, and I just want to sort of slowly build up and get ready for this big project we've got coming ahead. So, yeah, I hope you guys don't mind, and I'll see you back over at the witch farm. Okay, back over here now at the witch farming haunted castle area. Guys, we really need to think of a name for this place. But speaking of thinking of names for things, we had this mystical pink sheep that arrived last episode, and I put out the call for a name for our sheep, and you know, I also posted him over on Instagram to show off our brand new friend. And well, we got a name suggestion from the user. I'm gonna hope I get this right. Delsa72. I really hope I got that right. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but he suggested an excellent name for our sheep, as well as starting to get a little bit of backstory for it. So I was so happy with this. So let's go ahead and add our name. So our sheep is Trevor. So let's get Trevor's name on it. Hopefully you're close enough here. I could just name without breaking you out. Perfect. There we go. Now let's see. What was your crimes upon humanity? What got you locked up? We look over here, we can see the prisoner's name, Trevor, reason for holding. Trevor was found raiding the Sacred Potions room on level 3. Upon discovering, Trevor lashed out, killing 3 guards with his steel wand, sending something of fire in the direction it was pointed. Trevor rambled and stumbled like a newborn horse. He shouted for some toy and passed out in the hallway. Trevor appears to be some sort of disgruntled villager. However, seems to have full control over his arms and hands. Yeah, you don't look like a disgruntled villager, you look like a sheep. Okay, going on to the next page. This is indeed a strange action for a villager to portray. True, they usually got their arms crossed in their vow of silence for whatever reason. So upon judgment from the Court of Elders, it has been deemed that Trevor is a danger to the safety of the kingdom due to the unknown origins of Trevor's steel wand and his full use of body. It is believed that by turning Trevor into a simple sheep will suppress any powers, thus allowing him to be stored in cell 486 at the Dust Mine Holding Facility? 1703... 350? What? How old are you? What's... Okay, so obviously he's been moved around a little bit. Jeez. Like, okay, this is going off like without... Yeah, you are very old. Okay, research for Trevor has shown that whatever mixture of sacred potions he's consumed may have made him immortal. Yeah, sure, that's looking at it if he's this old. It is unknown if this mixture is possible to recreate due to the loss of the old kingdom. The magic used has been long forgotten. Okay, Trevor, it seems as though you're quite old. And this does not look like any dust mine holding facility area, so maybe there's a bit more to this world than we first expected. Okay, so it looks like we now have a little bit more information on our prisoner down here, as to which that what that's going to give us now for our stories, I'm not too sure. Or if we're actually going to discover things that we didn't know were already here. This has given us a lot to think about, but I would also really like to say thank you so much to Delcia72. God, Delsa72. I really hope I'm saying that right. I am so sorry if I'm butchering your name, but it's an excellent name for our sheep and an excellent little bit of backstory to add into this. So thank you very, very much. Alright guys, I think it's time now that we jump in and get a bit of building done. And in order to do that, I kind of want to get this area here and also over there where I've already marked out the initial ideas. I want to go through with you guys what they are, and then I'm just going to box them off, kind of like I did with our dungeon. So this first area that we're walking up and down is kind of like our library research area, so I'm picturing tables on the sides, books all over the place there for you to be able to learn and take notes and maybe study different types of potion brewing or some magic. That's what this space is here, because well, we've got our automatic brewing set up over there, and then we're going to have a stairwell that leads up to sort of the sleeping quarters. This is where the students will sleep, and this is where, just all that sort of stuff is. And then we're going to come down this stairwell, which is just going to be like a nice little corridor that leads us back down to the courtyard, and I'm thinking we're going to have a nice big grand hall in here where we can display our magic and put on shows and that sort of stuff. So that's what this space here will be, but we're not going to touch that yet because I want to be able to do this in bite-sized chunks. But if we keep moving on up here, you can see that we're going to lead up to where I want the dining hall to be. So I think up here we can set up again having tables with food displayed on it, or just have it nice so that when you want to eat, you can eat. You come over here, there's always some form of food on offer. With that said though, that kind of needs a big kitchen, and I'm thinking that if we come down here and we have some sort of lift systems and build ourselves a big kitchen down there where we can have maybe some farms so that we've got fresh crops here every day, all that sort of stuff that might be needed for that, that's going to be down there. And it's not going to be quite as gloomy as the dungeon, but it'll probably follow that same block palette because it's in the lower parts of the castle. And now, down at the end of the food court, I wanted a little bit of a walk-off area here where maybe we can have like a lounge and just somewhere where you can come and sit down and sort of unwind after your day of research, or maybe you can come here and talk with other researchers about what it is that you're wanting to achieve and their thoughts. So this is the area that I'm working with at the moment, and I kind of think that what we've got here is a nice bite-sized piece for this episode, be able to get both all the interior work done as well as the shell and that for it. So yeah, I think what we've got here is a nice structure. So if it just wasn't clear because I had so many different thoughts going through my mind at once, what I'm going to do now is put in all the walls to these areas, and each area I just sort of explain a little bit of what I want to go there. I might do a bit of detailing, but I'm probably going to bring you guys all back in before we get up to that part. So what I'm going to be doing now is going around and finding where we've got all our markings. So the white wool is the center of this space here. So I'd come out following where this yellow one is. We're going to want to put a bit of dirt there. I'm going to mark that for our oak, that's not oak, that's dark oak. A dark oak pillar that we had up in the design. And then we're just going to keep going along until we reach up to our next one, which would be here. And I'm just going to put it in again, another dirt block, mark it out there. Then we'll come out with our dirt block just as a, placeholder. And we're going to fill up all of our walls and go all the way around. So that's how I'm going to get this done here. There's no real interesting way to show this. My cameraman is a little bit shy going through the nether, understandable. The switch isn't the most reliable at times, so I don't want it to lag out and him fall to his death. So I'm just going to slowly work away on this and then bring it back in when we're up to getting the actual details in here. So let me build up the shell. Oh my god. Okay, this could be like really, really terrible audio, or this could be excellent, but I'm just standing here. Actually, quickly get the Xbox clip for this guy in a full diamond armor. Just walked up. Whoa. Okay, Let's try not kill him, but get the other guy. Yes, he'll pick something up. He is not despawning. You champ. Now, can I get the... Yes. Okay. How do I get you quickly? Oh, man. What is the odds of this? Now, you're wearing a helmet, so you should not burn. So if I just put that there, hey mate, stay attracted to me. I've got to make up a boat quickly. Oh come on, the boat. Alright, is he still there? Crouching, right? Where'd he go? There he is. There's our boy. Okay. I'm gonna quickly sleep so all the other mobs go away from us. Oh my god. Okay. Where is he? Beautiful. Now, you followed me over here, didn't you? So let me get my butt down there. I think I can make this jump. There you are. I wonder, can I get him to go straight into a cell? You know what? I might not even need to bother with the... Come on, where'd you go? Yes. Okay, come on. Guys, I'm sorry if the audio for this all sounds horrible. Like, I don't know. Quick, get out. No, you can't have him following me. Just realised I dropped the boat. Okay, because oh, come on. Yes, can we get ourselves another prisoner? Oh no. Blooped in there. Oh, damn it. Come on, okay. Quickly. We can do this. Maybe I should pick up the boat again. Where's the boat? It's just here. Okay. Alright, he's in the boat. Let me, Okay, how are we going to do this? I'll put him in the boat in the most awkwardest ways. That's not easy for me to get to. Okay, I've got some leads. Let's grab those. Just chuck that bit of dirt there. Man, I am so shocked. Like, seriously. How often do you see anyone in the game walking around fully kitted out, or with just diamond gear? Let alone to be this guy walking around in full diamond armor. Oh. Oh, yep. Oh, I didn't mean to break it with that. Okay, let's replace our flooring. I think that was 2 cobble slabs. Perfect. Okay. Now, I don't know if a boat can fit in through that, but we'll see. Okay, come on, Mr. Zombie. Thank you for also just picking up that rotten flesh, like... Okay, come on. Okay. Come on. Oh, hello! I don't want you to be too close to me. Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, hello there. Alright, you are in here. You have the rotten flesh. Oh my god, guys. Okay, gotta see, can I... This is gonna be the hard thing, is now trying to get him out of it. Okay. I can. So my thinking is, he can't get out of that, but I should be able to still hit the boat. Yes. Oh my god, guys, look at that. Yes. I don't know how rare that is to find a zombie. I know that they can spawn in diamond gear, but look at that. Fully diamond gear. He is now holding rotten flesh. This is great. He's looking at me yelling out, "Feed me. I know I've done wrong." Oh. Guys, this is incredible. Look at him just there. He wants me, doesn't he? Oh, mate. Oh, okay. Like, that caught me off guard. Like, yeah. He's like, you think you're surprised? I didn't think I was going to end up in a cell. I'm supposed to be rare, here in diamond gear. Oh, wow, okay. And any more exciting stuff like that pops up, guys, and I'll definitely just jump in. I don't know how well it sounds because I've still got like the TV volume and everything playing, but yeah, hopefully that came up all right and you guys got to see this amazing thing in real time. Wow. Well, hello and welcome back to the Cherrywood Isles. Now, I know I said that we'd be coming back into doing some interior work over at our castle area, and well, honestly, it's been getting a bit hot again, which you guys know by now what happens to my recording. So, just to prevent that, I've just been working ahead in there a bit more. And it's time now that we add in a few items in our decorative bit, which I want you guys to be a part of us building up, and that's a few enchanting tables. And now for them we need some emeralds, we need diamonds, and well, I thought this would be a great time to show you guys some of the diamonds that I've been collecting up while mining. So I've solely been trying to use Silk Touch anytime I get them. So if we head on down here, you can see that up in this chest is all the diamonds that I've collected, and yeah, I've got 44, blocks of iron ore. We've got 2 diamonds as well, but I'm just going to leave them in there. That's our obsidian to make up the enchanting table. So let's try our luck. How many diamonds do you reckon we will get from 44 diamond ore? Besides stuffing up my words, please put a guess in the comments how many diamonds you think we'll get from these 44 diamond ore blocks. Oh, 4 diamonds short from it being like that, but that's okay. Ow. Let's turn around, get a cheeky little screenshot. And alright guys, this is your last chance to place in your guesses how many diamonds you think we're gonna get from this. Whew. Alright, let's speed mine. 1, 2, 3, go!
I'm so upset my recording gets stuck up like this. Come on, any diamonds? Alright, lose any?
Haha! We almost got 2 stacks. 64 plus 43. So, if that was your guys' guesses, that's pretty impressive. But yeah, so now, I guess let's just quickly craft up as many enchanting tables as we can. So that's 10 of them. Wow. Alright. We have 10 enchanting tables. We've got a few more goodies that you could see in my inventory, but I think now it's time that we head back over to the Witch Farmed Castle area and put on the final touches so that we can just put a little wrap up to this episode. Alright, now that we've collected up our enchanting tables, I think it's time that we put on the final touches for our, well, school of magic. We've got the classroom area built up. As you can see behind me here, we've got the nice shell around it, and we've got some windows, and then you've got the, the dining area, which has the shell but no windows, and that's because, well, for today, for not realizing how much resources I actually need to gather to get just this part done, we could only really finish up the interior for the School of Magic, I'd like to say. But if we go through the door here, you can see that it definitely looks, a lot cleaner than it did before. I've gone along and put in a bit of a carpeted rug, so we've used some actual carpets and wool blocks to give it a bit of depth, so it looks like the rug's a little bit uneven. We've got a few different just supplies all around the spot that I think, a School of Magic would use. Now, for our automatic brewing area, I'm not too sure if I want to enclose this wall yet, or just have like some pillars and make it look like it's just... I'm not too sure what I really want to do here, so this is why it's kind of just open, but as you can see, the inside here, I'm actually quite happy with this, having the amethyst crystals up the side there. It's all, all of our redstone, everything's all nice and hidden away in the backing, so we can just sort of chop this down and get back up here to access anything we need to. But when it's not in use, everything's nice and just cleanly tucked away. And really, I'm really happy with how this has come up. But if you look over here, this is where I'm picturing the grand wall of knowledge. So obviously I've got a crafting table here, but if we remove that with an enchanting table, now we've actually also got an enchanting setup, all set up around here. We've got like a ladder to simulate, those in libraries, you've got the ladders, you can come up and reach up the taller books and all that sort of stuff. And I think it's going to be a nice little nook, but also having these enchanting tables dotted around, so like maybe one up here, and one, where else could we go? While we're down here, maybe have one just on the floor, just to sort of really show that this is that magical area where, yes, as you can see, we have set up another polymorphed creature into a cat. I'm not too sure. Please let me know what you guys think. Is this just a normal cat, or has it been transformed like our friend Trevor? But if we can continue on, you can see we've got desks all over the place. We might even put an enchanting table up on one of these desks, which are just nice, simple spruce, trapdoors for the lectern. And the mangrove wood for the chairs gives just that bit of a standout. I thought it made it look, nice. It just helps make it, break it up in the room just a little bit, as does the carpet. And then if we head on down here, this will lead us to a little bit of an exit outside, which I've come to realise I need to build a room similar to that, just here to actually finish this off, but again, I ran out of time. Now if you look directly behind me, you can see that this is where I was leading up to the dorm rooms where we could have all of our students sleeping, and I think the bunk bed setup really helps us accommodate for a lot of space for people to actually sleep, but it also, it just really helps tie this room together, I think. I like it. It's a very nice, everything's got its own little spacing. We've got a row of beds, but then opposite it you can still got some space out here and look out a window, or you've got opposite space for some storage, which, whack on another enchanting table like that, or maybe even just put one down here on the floor. Why not? We've got plenty to spare, so if we just chuck them around, that way they can still be reading and studying while they're up here in their rooms. But there's one last thing now that we need to add in to finish this off for the interior, and that is these hoppers, chains, and lanterns to add in the lighting for the build. And so I was thinking that we could just sort of come along, and I want to do these ones really first. Now, put them down there, add in a chain, go there. Now for this one, let's add in 2 chains, and then add in a lantern. Now I can see that some of these are going to be hanging a little bit lower, but that's okay because it just helps break up a bit of the spacing around it all. So this one here will go down like that, and there we go. We've got some extra lights there. Now maybe we skip this one and return to it here and do the exact same thing, maybe having different chain lengths. So this time I'll go one here, one chain there with a lantern. Let's add in 2 down this side. And then for here, I'm thinking, we'll go, not that way. We'll put one here. Just add in another one. So that way we can double them up. It looks like that the students or the boarders are able to adjust the chain heights to have it fitting for how they want to sleep. So the person sleeping in the top bunk obviously might want to anchor it up a little bit more so it's not directly in their eyes. But yeah, I like that. Now, should we also attach one here? How does this look? That's not too bad. So then we put another one over here. Maybe just do the one for that. Yeah, now we've really secured a lot of extra lighting. Now nothing should be able to spawn here. And damn! I broke the lichen. Alright, I've got to remember to come and replace that. But we've now made sure that nothing can really spawn here. Underneath the carpets too, I've hidden lighting as well as up, as you can see behind here. So we've gone the real distance to make sure that there isn't going to be anything spawning in here. And plus some of these torches I'll go through and replace with lanterns. But for now, let's just finish off that same thing we did up there, just here, and I think that is this episode done. So let me quickly get that finished up. Alright, I've got to admit, I really like having those lanterns hanging from the chains and hoppers. It gives it a nice little touch in this room and just sort of helps brighten it up. As you can see, I've gone now and taken away all of the torches that were hanging up on the pillars. I've also added in a few ender chests that you can see just behind me there because I forgot that I had them to put in, but it's just a nice little touch. Plus it gives us a few little bit more particles so things are moving around in this area. I have not been able to come up with the idea for this, so this space is going to be left like this for this episode, and I'm going to work out what to do in between. Just because I don't want it just to be like this wall and that wall where it's just flush with it. I think that just doesn't feel right, but the space that I've given myself, I need maybe like walls or something to hang in there. I was thinking with the trapdoors, but I'm just not too sure. So for now, we're just going to leave that because I have run out of time. I'm trying to get a hardcore episode out every 2 weeks, and well, I'm a few days past that at this point and just being held up with work and other, commitments as life throws at us. But, I hope you guys don't mind that, but I think what we have pulled off today is really, really cool. This whole space for our research and studying of magic, it looks so cool. We've even, gone through, we've got the armor stands doing different poses, and I kind of want to dress these guys up. I'm not too sure what would be the best thing for them, if it's like leather armor, chain armor, or anything like that, but these are the sort of things I want to add. We've got a really lovely bedding space for, our borders, so yeah, I think what we've done today is really, really cool. We've also, I've completely forgot to even mention again, we've got ourselves, should know my words. Let's go over and end the episode with our new friend, shall we? Alright, so we can't forget our new zombie friend who spawned in full diamond armor. And from hanging around checking him out a little bit, I think his pants are enchanted too. So I don't know how rare it is for a mob to be in full diamond armor. I've never seen it before, but I'm really happy that we're able to get him into this little cell. So please, if you've got any name suggestions, leave them over in the comments section. You could drop them in on Discord or over on Instagram, any of those places for, putting in a bit more lore and characteristic into our hardcore world. But thank you guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this episode. I know it's a little bit more different pace to how I normally do things. I was still in that bit more of trying just to do everything a little bit more slower paced after trying to beat death last episode, so I hope you guys don't mind that. But I'm really happy with the work that we did get done. Like, as I said, that's the School of Magic area there. That looks so cool. I can't wait to actually put the outer shell on it, which I have been working on some ideas, so maybe next episode that's something we've got to look forward to. But without rambling on anymore, I'm going to say a big thank you to everyone who's been here. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. And until next time,